Good day, everyone. I'm Rionilyn Villaflores, and this is our report. We are going to tackle about the strategic implementation, organizational system. Successful strategy implementation requires an organizational structure that support its unique system. The company's machinery must align with the desired direction. Punctuation strategy should complement goal, ensuring a fit among organizational elements, department, and business unit. A company's success depends on its structure, matching its strategy. Imagine a company aiming to be the fastest pizza delivery service. Its structures need to support speed. For example, a hierarchical structure with many layers of management would be slow. A flatter structure with empowered delivery driver and efficient routine software would be better. Marketing would focus on speed operation, on quick preparation and delivery, and finance on efficient cost management, all working in organizational structure refer to the system or mode by which a group of individuals is able to achieve its desired goal. The organizational structure of an organization company is subject to many factors like technological breakthrough by competitors, changes in customer lifestyle, and those that are environmental in structure. Management, employees, supplier, customer, government, and society are examples of internal factors that significantly affect organization one way or another. Suffice it, it to say, servicing and product companies need to be dynamic to stay in the business mainstream. They need to possess a built-in flexibility that will enable them to adapt readily to understand condition. The organizational structure is how a group works to achieve its goal. It's affected by many things. First is external factor. A competitors introduce drone delivery technology. Customer taste shift, lifestyle changes na siya. New environmental regulation change operation. Second is internal factor. Management decision, employees skill, supplier reliability, and customer feedback all influence the structure. To drive, companies need flexibility. They must adapt to these changes or risk falling behind. A rigid structure will struggle in the changing market.
The next topic is the types of organizational structure. First is the functional structure. Functional structure organizes employees based on specialized roles or functions. Each employee is specialized in their specific roles within their departments. Each department is led by a functional head. For example, a hospital with departments of surgery, pediatrics, radiology, and administration. Next is the territorial organizational structure. It divides the operation based on geographic regions to cater to local markets effectively. Each territory manages its own operations, usually adapting to local needs and laws. For example, a multinational company like McDonald's with different management for USA, Europe, and Asia regions. The third one is the product of organizational structures. It is a group or activities around specific products or product lines. Each product has its own management team handling production, marketing, and sales. Each product divisions operates semi-independently, handling development, production, marketing, and sales. For example, Apple has separate division for iPhone, Mac, iPad, and services. Next is the market-centered organizational structure. It is the structure the company based on different customer groups or market segments, focusing on customer needs. Different divisions focus on different customers groups, like businesses, individual customers, and government clients. For example, Amazon has different divisions for personal shoppers and business buyers. Next is the Small Business Unit or SBU organizational structure. It divides the organization into semi-autonomous units or divisions, each acting like separate business with its own strategy and goals. Each SBU has its own management, resources, and objectives aligned with the company's overall goals. For example, General Electric has SBUs in healthcare, aviation, energy, and etc. The last one is the matrix organizational structure. It combines two structures, the functional and the product, where employees report to two managers, one for functions and one for products or projects, that promoting flexibility and collaboration. Employees report to two managers, one of their functional departments and one for their project or product. For example, a construction company where an engineer reports to both the engineering head and a specific project manager.
Matrix organizational structure. One of the most modern and flexible ways companies organize their teams and workflows. First, specialized departments. Employees are grouped by their expertise, example, marketing, finance, engineering. Promote skills development and efficiency. Second is autonomous units. Teams have independence to make decisions, increases flexibility and faster response to problems. Third, multiple boss arrangement. Employees may report to more than one manager. Example, a person could report to both a department head and a project manager. A matrix structure blends functional departments with project teams. It's commonly used in manufacturing, service, and non-profit sectors. Employees can belong to a permanent department and be temporarily assigned to projects. At the right side is a visual diagram. This side attempts to show how people are connected in a matrix structure, but there are few spelling errors or possibly placeholder names. Still, the structure gives us the following idea. There are multiple layers of management. People are organized both by department, like engineering or marketing, and by projects like Project Alpha, Project Hori. You can see the cross-connection between department leads and project teams. For example, someone under Project Alpha might also be reporting to someone in engineering. This structure is more complex than traditional ones, but it allows organizations to be more dynamic and responsive, especially when juggling multiple projects. Use real-world examples like a tech company or construction firm, where engineers, designers, and marketers work on different projects at the same time but still belong to their respective departments.
Good day. My name is Rizal Joyce Aurelio, and my topic is about choice of an organizational structure. Size of the firms. Larger firms often have more employees, departments, and layers of management. Because of this complexity, they may require more elaborate and formal organizational structures to manage operation effectively. Example, a multinational company like Amazon will need a more complex structure than a local bookstore. Product offerings. When a company offers a wide range of diverse products, it might need to organize based on the product lines to manage each product category effectively. Example, Procter and Gamble might have separate division for beauty, healthcare, and household products. Market of products. If a firm operates in a multiple geographical markets, it might use territorial or regional structures to adapt to local market needs. Example, Coca-Cola has a separate operation in North America, Europe, and Asia tailored to each region markets. Management philosophy. This refers to the set of principles that guide how the organization operates and makes decisions. A company's values and vision shape its structure. Example, a company focused on innovation may adopt a flat, flexible structure to encourage creativity. Prevailing competition. The intensity of competition in industry can influence structure. Highly competitive environments may require faster decision making, leading to decentralized structure. Example, a tech startup in a fast moving market may need to an agile structure to keep up with the competitors.
I'm Diana Faye Chunela reporting about criteria for evaluating organizational structure. For evaluating organizational structure, these criteria help assess how well organization structure support its goals and effectiveness. Facilitating control. Control in our organization involves a comparison of actual performance with pre-established standards or plans. A good structure allows managers to easily monitor performance against goals, identify problems, and take corrective action. This involves clear lines of responsibility and reporting. For example, a company uses a monthly sales report to track progress toward its annual sales target. If sales are below target, managers can investigate the reasons and implement strategies to improve performance. Coordination. The coordination of individual action is often called team effort. The structures should ensure that different parts of the organization work together effectively to achieve common goals. This minimizes duplicated effort and conflict. For example, in a marketing campaign, the sales team, advertising team, and customer service team need to coordinate their activities to ensure a consistent message and seamless customer experience. Providing information. Because markets are dynamic and subject to change, it is essential for managers to gather information in order to anticipate changes and make decisions accordingly. The structure should facilitate the flow of information both up and down. This allow manager to make informed decision and employees to understand the roles and the organization goals. For example, regular meeting emails update and the company intranet are used to keep employees informed about company news, policies, and performance. Class of system. A firm can choose from the simplest to the most complex type of organization. The structure should be cost-effective while complex structure might offer more control information. It also comes with higher administrative costs. For example, a small startup might use a simple flat organizational structure to reduce administrative overhead while a large multinational corporation might need a more complex structure. Ability to be able to cope with the dynamic and changing environments. Firms should have an organization that can adjust to changes. Flexibility is necessary to attain good performance. The structure needs to adapt to changes in the market or the organization strategy. Example, a company that quickly adapts its product lines to meet changing customer demands demonstrates flexibility. This might involve restructuring teams or processes to accommodate new products or service. These 5 criteria are interconnected and effective organization structure will strive for a balance between them, optimizing control, coordination, information flow, cost effectiveness, and flexibility.
Good morning, Miss Hillary. I'm Impunctual and Mistosa. The next topic I report is Organizational components. This image explains the organizational components, key elements that make up and support any organization. First, management. Management involves administrative supervision, leadership, setting a vision, and establish goals. So they guide the organization's directions and make strategic decisions. Next, number two is employees. The individual who do the work, support the processes, and helps the organization make a profit. So, ang employees ko no, they are essential for daily operations and achieving targets. Number three, facilities and equipment. Facilities equipment, these are the physical resources, buildings, tools, machinery used to produce goods or provide services. So, ang facilities and equipments naman, they enable operation to happen efficiently. The last one is financial resources. Financial resources, they funds or money available to the organizations. So they determine what the organization can do and how far it can go in terms of expansion, hiring, etc. So the text at the bottom ties everything together. It says that an organization is made up of management, employees, facilities and equipment, financial resources, and facility. Each part has a role: management, need employees work, equipment support, and production, and financial make all the possible. So thank you, Miss.
Details of organization employee relationship. The organization employee relationship is a dynamic, mutual bond driven by trust, expectations, and shared objectives. It progresses through three levels: employee satisfaction, involved, and commitment, each deepening engagement. Organizational policies foster these levels by creating a structured, efficient, and collaborative workplace aligning with order and hierarchy, efficiency and productivity, and good relationships. First, employee satisfaction. Employee satisfaction is an extent to which employees feel fulfilled by their job, workplace, and support as the foundation of the organization-employee relationships. It means basic needs to ensure a positive work experience. Employee involvement. Employee involvement involves active employee participation in decision-making and problem-solving. Building on satisfaction, it empowers employees to contribute ideas and take ownership, strengthening their bond with their organization. And the last, employee commitment. Employee commitment is the deepest level where employees are emotionally invested in the organization mission. Committed employees show loyalty, advocate for the organization, and align personal goals with its success. Thank you. Organizational policies. Organizational policies are formal guidelines, rules, and procedures established by an organization to govern its operations, ensure consistency, and align activities with its mission, vision, and strategic objectives. These policies provide a framework for the decision-making, employee behavior, and operational processes, fostering a structured and cohesive work environment. They are critical for maintaining order, enhancing efficiency, and promoting positive relationship within the organization. First, order and hierarchy. Definition and importance. Order and hierarchy refer to the structure, arrangement of rules, responsibilities, and authority within an organization. Organizational policies establish clear chains of command, reporting structures, and decision-making protocols to ensure smooth operation and accountability. Number 2, efficiency and productivity. Efficiency and productivity policies focus on optimizing resources, time, personnel, and materials to achieve organizational goals with minimal waste. These policies streamline processes, set performance expectations, and leverage technology to maximize output. Next, good relationships within an organization refers to fostering positive, respectful, and collaborative interaction among employees, managers, and stakeholders. Organizational policies promote a culture of trust, inclusion, and open communication to enhance teamwork and morale. And next,